Okay, so Michael and I did the pH scale. Some information about it. The scale, it just measures if something is acidic or basic. The scale ranges from 0 to 7, 7 being neutral. If it's less or greater, yeah. On the scale, each step below 7 makes something more acidic, or each step above makes something more basic. And this is an example for the lower you go on the scale, the more acidic something is, like by the tens.
And it's like what she said about it ranging from 0 to 14, water is in the middle at 7, but something like coffee, milk, and orange juice, they're acidic and they have higher concentration of hydrogen, so they're closer to 0. And other things like bleach, soapy water, and liquid drain cleaner, they're basic, and so they're closer to 14. When measuring pH, one of the ways you can measure it is using litmus paper. You pour the substance onto the paper, and whichever color, depending on what type of paper you have, whichever color it turns is deciding if it's acidic or basic. The only way to measure a soluble solid is to dissolve it in deionized water, then use it on a litmus paper, and you cannot measure the pH scale of an insoluble solid.
These are just some examples of like the actual scales. Different scales, I mean, they're all the same, just some of them have different colors.
And why the pH scale is so important is you have to know the pH value of a substance when combining it with more than one. Because if you don't know, then obviously bad things can happen, such as water, because it can change its pH value depending on what it's already been put into.
And we didn't put this on here, but most bases can like neutralize acids, but water doesn't necessarily have to be in with the base to be able to neutralize it. But yeah, that's our video on the pH scale.